In the year 2009, I started coming here. I remember very well the first time I was here. The person who was supposed to host me was told that a business consultant was coming. But he expected someone huge, someone extremely tall and huge, and someone maybe old. But to his disappointment, I came and he didn't believe it at first. But I was given an opportunity to come on air, to do something or to say something. When I came on air, and I had to do what I do best, what I know, he was shocked and he was amazed by what I was doing. Then I realized that people won't understand you at the beginning of your journey. And none of them will even see what you're seeing, because what you're seeing was only given to you. What you're seeing was only put inside you. Other people can't see through your eyes. It's only you who can see beyond what other people cannot see. So my message to you, I just want to tell you that at the beginning of your journey, no one is going to believe in you. No one will even accept you. No one will even accept you. But the most important thing is you believing in exactly what you're doing, because no one called you to do what you're doing. It is yours and always will be yours. So if you're moving from where you are to where you want to be, it is going to be entirely upon your strength, your commitment, your resolve, and your will to continue moving amidst all challenges. Challenges will be there. Even here, I've encountered lots and lots of challenges. Some people look at you and they believe in you. Others look at you and they don't just believe in you, but they don't even like you. What are you going to do about those people who simply look at you and they just don't like you? Why? Because maybe you're doing something that is bigger than or greater than your age. Because some people today in our generation believe that greatness is hidden in someone's age. No. This generation, the information generation, the technology generation, is for any person who is willing to do what others cannot do, who is willing to take an extra step, to go an extra mile after others have given up. This generation is for someone who is willing to continue moving when others have stopped. This generation is for other people, all those people who are willing to go through pain, to go through sacrifice, and make lots and lots of hard choices to continue moving. Yesterday I was watching CNN and I saw thousands of young Africans, young blacks, who are sold as slaves in Libya. My worry is all those young people that you see that run away from Africa every day, every week, and many who drown in the sea while running away from Africa are looking for one thing: hope. They believe that maybe if they get to those nations, they'll get hope. But I just want to let you know that hope is not found in the US. Hope is not found in the UK. Hope is not in Europe or in Asia. Hope is hidden inside you. Even if you go to US, even if you go to Europe or Asia, if you don't have hope inside you, and if you don't know exactly what you're supposed to do in such an environment, you'll continue living an average life. But me and you, or you and I, can do something. If we find ourselves, we can do something to give hope to millions of young Africans who drown every day while running away from Africa. Millions of young Africans who flock embassies of foreign nations to get visas to run away. It is absurd to realize that people even go to church to pray in order to be given a visa. People go to witchcraft to be given a visa. Why? Because they think hope is where they want to go. But let me tell you, there is something you can do from here that can force other people outside there to know you, to appreciate you, to understand you, and they'll even give you an opportunity if you're consistent and persistent with what you're doing. So the most important thing in life is not where you are or the country where you're born from. Wherever you were born from or wherever you are, God hid something great inside you. If you find it, concentrate on it, give it your best, and give it your entire life, a time shall come and the entire world will realize and find out who exactly you are. So my brother and sister out there struggling with life and going through lots of hardships, I want you to know that instead of trying to lighten your luggage, try to straighten your back, make it strong. Continue carrying your luggage, continue carrying your load. One day if you're consistent and persistent, you'll make it. So you're going to fall along the way. But life is not about how many times you have tried and failed. No. All of us have failed. All of us have failed, and we continue to fail in so many things. But life is about how many of those times you have carried yourself up or lifted yourself up with the same strength and courage to continue moving forward. So I want to remind you, if people believed that whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe it can achieve, then even that something that is inside of you, that idea that you have, that calling that keeps on calling your spirit every time you're seated there, if you believe in it and if you accept it, not because you have all what it takes to do it, but if you accept it the way you are and continue to moving forward, you give it your best, you wake up early in the morning, you go to bed late, you do whatever you're supposed to do, you go through pain and sacrifice, I promise you, you will get there. You can listen to me simply because I found who I am and I've been consistent and persistent with it. Even you, if you find that something that is deep inside your spirit and you concentrate on it and you give it your best and you do all that it takes you to develop it, to grow it, one day the world will come at you. The world will call you and give you all those opportunities that you're seeking for. I can tell you there is something you can do here that can promote you to other people outside. So I want to summarize by asking you to believe in yourself first, to accept that it wasn't a mistake that you were born an African, to accept that it wasn't a mistake that you were born black, to believe that it's not a mistake that God created you from wherever you are on this continent, but believe in who you are, because your opportunity was put here because you were created from here. Your opportunity is here. There is something that you are born to do here that will take you to wherever you want. So I want to thank you once again for following me and listening to me and following all our programs. We intend to walk with you from one to the day you'll also be happy, and maybe the day you'll be able to get at the top of the mountain, because your space is also there.